Namaste. My name is Ruma Chakravarty. I'm a practicing Indian music therapist and a practicing leadership executive coach. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Meenakshi Ravi ma'am for taking a very important initiative of starting the Nada Arogya channel from the perspective of Indian music therapy propagation. I personally thank ma'am for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts on the impact of music therapy during this COVID-19 pandemic time. Thank you, ma'am. All of us know what the whole world has been going through since the late 2019 and predominantly since the onset of 2020. There were so much anxiety, panic, stress, fear, domestic violence, and other negative emotions since then for everyone, be it a child, an adult, or an elderly. The mental issues affected the physical well-being of everyone, and as we know that mind and body are not separate. And before people could come out of the first wave or the trauma of the first wave, 2021 witnessed the second wave of the pandemic, which in every sense was and is overwhelming and devastating. We all are part of similar emotions, similar trauma, since every one of us was affected to some extent or the other by the pandemic. And I can tell you from my own experience that some of the emotions and sense of anxiety and panic that I felt during this time, being in the center of certain real life situations, were first of its kind. Never ever did I felt those, and I wish no one feels those. Now, not focusing more on these aspects, let us see what positive impact music can have in these situations. Now, if we look back, remember when the lockdown started in March 2020, there were thousands of new Facebook pages or YouTube channels, etc., created for organizing music related activities and also dance related activities, the performances predominantly, whether group or single solo performances. And we, being musically inclined, have participated in many of those. What does this indicate? We were actually searching solace in music, because music is in us by birth. Nadutpatti, from inside us, yeah. And we knew that music could help us in easing out the stress and anxiety that was prevailing there in the environment, and also that was coming through, different stimulus like media and other sources. However, this sense of solace or sense of serenity did not go on for long. People got exhausted to listening to the same rendering, same type of rendering or same type of songs or music, and from different pages. Yeah, the question is why? I feel because we were just trying to keep ourselves happy with external stimulus of music, and we're experiencing a transient change that caused the duration to be short, that happy phase to be a shorter one. Yeah. What we needed was to evolve from inside, so that music helps us increase resilience and the inner strength. In effect, we experience a sustainable change over a period of regular practice of music therapy, whether it is self-therapy or guided by the music therapists. That is, we needed and still need to look inward and take the control of ourselves, focusing less on external stimulus that were and are trying to control us. And another point is not to be fearful. I know what you are saying. You are saying that it is not easy, and yes, it is not easy, but it is not impossible. And if I say that I have a complete music therapy solution to this situation of mental, psychological, physical turmoil that is affecting our intelligence too, it will be misleading. Neither a single music therapy session can help. Yeah, we need to practice, and also the regular music therapy intervention is required for a change to be realized and felt within us from inside. So we can start at a point with a couple of activities that might help us take control of the situation to some extent. I practiced a couple of activities, and that is why I thought I'll be sharing this with you, because I practiced those with myself as well as with my patients and clients. So activities I'm referring today are: 1, where we surrender to our mantras, the traditional music, our classical music, and integrate the music seamlessly in us. That helps us look inward and we feel the healing effect of music. 2, practice altruism, the act of helping or offering something that helps others through music therapy or through any other way you can. You might be thinking, why even I am mentioning the practice of offering help to others in the context of music therapy when we ourselves are in distress? The answer is, the act of offering or helping does not only help others, it helps the giver too, in multiple ways. Normally, we feel good, right, when we can do something for others, even that help is a very little one. Yeah. And it is also scientifically proven that when you are offering something to others genuinely, whether it is through some effort, time you are spending with them, energy you may give, and any other offering like food, medicine, money, or health support with music therapy, for example, the act itself helps, optimum release of neurochemicals, which are good for one's motivation, one's good mood, one's well-being, social bonding, and helps decreasing the neurochemicals that cause stress, anxiety, fear, etc. And you all know those neurochemicals, right, which I'm referring to. Those are dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, the good ones, which help in, motivation, well-being, and social bonding, etc. And like decreases the hormones like stress hormone and other ones. So you can offer this musically as well, or help someone in this time with music therapy intervention that helps both the recipient and the giver, the music therapist. And this is the time to go ahead and do something, right? So today, let us practice one such mantra where we try to be in a space where there is only infinite peace. I will play a recorded mantra that I rendered for a few patients suffering from panic attack, from fear in the time of pandemic. And I'm receiving some encouraging feedback as well. Of course, this is just a part of targeted music therapy sessions that I conduct. So I thought I'll share that with you as well. What you will need to do is, you'll have to relax yourself and sit comfortably. Take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, and just listen to the mantra that I'll be playing. So just give me 1 minute to set things up. Right. The mantra will play for around 3 minutes. Focus on each of your body parts as the mantra plays. As we know, our energy is where our focus is. And feel that the mantra is healing you from inside. Okay, let us start. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I pray that all of you stay safe and healthy and help yourselves and others evolve and be resilient with Indian music therapy. Thank you all so much. Namaste.